Austin Rivers, since he's no longer in the league, essentially as an active
But
player,
yeah, he
you
not
know,
even on ESPN either.
he made a point on his podcast that if he had to choose between Tyrese Halliburton and LaMelo Ball, he'd choose LaMelo Ball. I want to get your thoughts on that. 'Cause I got my thoughts on. I'm gonna let you.
I
Your
mean,
thoughts on that?
so it's not bad picking LaMelo over Tyrese. That's not a bad. And nobody gonna be like, why you disrespect Tyrese like that? LaMelo is way more talented. Eh, generational. You know what I'm saying? His problem is health
Yeah, definitely,
and
definitely.
situation because he's Charlotte's not the best. Like where you can show you, not the lights.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying nobody has anybody ever respected out the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, up until last year, the Pacers weren't in the spotlight with
Yeah,
Tyrese.
right. Exactly.
Last year was our
But
first
it's
year
a
back in
basketball
the in
town,
the
though.
in the in the
Yeah,
big lights. So
yeah. But the Pacers always usually make the playoffs.
yeah, well, we had some
I mean,
dark
there's been some
years.
down years, but compared to the Hornets,
Valid point.
yeah,
Valid
like
point.
if you like Lamelo to me because he's a ball, obviously he needs to be in the spotlight.
No, I agree. I agree.
Nothing wrong. Like I said, if Lamelo was with the Knicks or even Brooklyn,
I wouldn't do
like
Brooklyn, but the Knicks though, yeah, absolutely.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, something like that, or LA, any
Yeah.
LA team, you know what I'm saying. Let's say Harden retires within the next year, and they could go get a Lamelo Ball.
You send LaMelo Ball to the Clippers
Now we talking though.
and then to it dome.
That's what I'm saying. That he ain't got to worry about the spotlight of the Lakers as much. And you put him with the Clippers and got his own little spot in LA. Now we
Kawhi would
talking.
have to Kawhi would have to retire because all that drama with Kawhi not playing, he would
You
have to.
ain't going for it.
No, not with Melo. No, no, no. You're not gonna waste that man prime years like that. Hell no. But the
Right.
problem is the reason why I would want LaMelo to stay.
Miami.
There you go. The reason why I want my LaMelo to stay in the East is because I don't want Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball in the same conference. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
With Ja.
With Ja too. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I
All them
wouldn't.
under the age of 25 too.
You're asking for and even
With Shea.
I'll even throw in Keontae George, a sleeper in Utah right now.
I ain't watched a lot of him. I know him, but I ain't watched a lot of
I'm
him.
gonna tell you this. If you can get him in fantasy, get him. Because I made a mistake. I picked him up, but then I dropped him because I flipped a couple
It
players
was like a daily thing, yeah.
and he went off. Like he had like 30 something points. He went off. I was like, oh, I should have kept him because he
Yeah.
man, he flew up the waiver charts
Oh, you
like
know
crazy.
why? Jordan Clarkson's out.
Yeah, and he played the Bulls the other night and he went crazy.
I'm gonna tell you that's the reason Clarkson's out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, no, Keontae George, if he stay healthy, he gonna be a problem. He was a problem in college. I saw his college games, so he was good in college.
Yeah, I mean I've seen a little bit of him, but I haven't watched
You
enough
put
to be
him with
like,
Colin, a healthy Colin Sexton, yeah, they gonna run the floor for sure. Um, so like I said, the guards in the West are so heavy. I think LaMelo, as talented as he is, and he's a big name, he would be like the fifth best guard in the West.
yeah,
And I wouldn't
yeah.
want him to be in the East. He could be number one in the East.
Outside of Donovan, yeah, probably, yeah.
But LaMelo's a point guard. Donovan's a
Yeah,
shooting guard. So
right.
that differentiates. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Donovan could be the number one two guard. LaMelo would be the number one guard.
yeah.
I mean, because the only other player that matches Melo's talent, if we're being honest, is Lonzo, but Lonzo's not 100%.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
you're gonna make a lot of Knicks fans mad because they gonna say Jalen.
oh, Jalen getting snubbed every year. I'm sorry. And it's not that I don't like Jalen. I'm not saying that in a negative way.
Yeah,
Jalen's good for New York. He's a great New York guard. He
yeah.
reminds me of Mark Jackson.
I was about to say he's basically a Mark. He's a better version of Mark Jackson.
That's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of a Mark Jackson, a hybrid of Mark Jackson and Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons,
Yeah,
with a splash of IT from Boston. A splash.
right,
Uh,
right.
but he's all the short guards not named Allen Iverson, basically.
Yeah, I hope he could last as
Yeah,
long too
that's the
because he's
only issue
small.
with that. Since
He's
we,
very. He's we almost tall as him.